Okay, what up guys? I hope we're recording. Welcome back to another video. Hold on.
We live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you only with me.
Welcome back to another video guys. It's your girl Teresa Adele here. And guess what? I ain't got no makeup on, so you already know what's about to happen. I have not done a makeup video in a long time, but in one of my other videos, a young lady asked me about a brow tutorial. And honestly, to be real, I ain't really been doing like much beauty videos, but I can do a good brow real quick for the kids. I'm going to do a simple bead with emphasis on the brow so that you guys can see what I do to achieve my brows. So hopefully this turns out good, because guess what, if it doesn't, I'm not doing it again. No. Although beauty videos are fairly easy to do, sometimes it takes a while. So let's not make this harder than it should be, and let's go ahead and get this thing ready. Okay, so first I do the dip or the pot. This is by ELF in the color Espresso. I don't even know, it's really a liner, but I use it for my brow because, oh, this is it's a brow cream too. So, and I've had this for a minute, and I've been using this for a while. So yeah, this is by ELF. And if it dry out, all you gotta do is put a little bit of water in it. So I use this. I'm using this. Sometimes I use a pencil. It just depends on how I feel, guys. It's not rocket science to me anymore. And I'm no longer intimidated by brows, because guess what? My level of concern for brows is not where it was once before. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Okay, so first what you want to do though, before I get ahead of myself, you want to clean these brows up. So get you a good spoolie, honey. This came from this came from BH Cosmetics. And what you're gonna do first of all is brush these mugs up. Brush them into place how you want them to be. Now I brush mine up because I want to see my arch, where my arch is, and I can really tell where to line it up at the bottom. Now, another thing you want to do is make sure you have a good mirror, because if you don't have a good mirror, you're still going to mess it up. So, wet it. I put like a little spray of water in here if it dries out. Sometimes it's not dry, so if it's not dry, you ain't gotta wet it. But if it dries up a little bit, just put a dab of water in here. Matter of fact, there you go. You can see that it's really not much water in there. Put a little dab of water in there. Get your tool and just kind of like use that to kind of get the brush wet, and also get some products onto the tool. Be light with it, because you never know how much you put on here until you put it on your brow and then you're mad at yourself. And I always go under. So I'm very lightly going under the brow, creating a line. Now some people do the strokes, and I do, but that's after I kind of create the outline. Now one thing you should be careful of with this is the front. So I don't go up to the front and line it. I typically just fill that part in with strokes, and the reason being is because it will make it a bit more harsh than you want it. So, but either way, you can always recover from that. So Just making sure that everything is filled in. And I don't want them to be super harsh, so I don't make them super dark, because once you clean it up, it's going to add to the structure. So yeah. And then, so it looks pretty heavy right here, right? So I make sure that I take my spoolie throughout the process and kind of brush so that it look more natural. You know, and just kind of brush and get rid of some of the heaviness of it. But once I do, and basically the point of it is to just really fill it in, and then you go back in and correct it later, child. It's not nothing that heavy, nothing that serious. So
all this money don't mean nothing without you. You give me honey. All this money don't mean nothing without you. Only smoking the best. Only smoking the best. Only smoking the best.
So the next part is everybody's favorite part, right? Your concealer. Now this, I have all kinds of concealer down here, but for my brows, to get the look, the clean look that I want, I typically just stick with the LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Toffee. Sometimes it's fine, but in Toffee, yeah, for at least for my underbrow. And I usually I don't always start from the beginning. I start from the middle. I gotta get close so I can see.
Now I'm tipsy, spending money, anything you want. I got it, hop the first plane, out of sight, so high. Only smoking the best, but all I need is you, and your body. All this money don't mean nothing without you.
And I drag whatever I have left back to the front.
Time to breathe the sweet air, top floor, penthouse, hey Pierre.
See? Like that. Comment below if you got my reference. Like so. And then I just, you know, a clean underbrow.
Take a gamble in Monaco, we could swim with the sharks. Now I'm tipsy, spending money, anything you want. I got it, hop the first plane, out of sight, so high. We only smoking the best, but all I need is you, and your body. All this money don't mean nothing without you, give me honey. All this money don't mean nothing without you.
That's half the battle right there. So I'm gonna take whatever I have left on here and go above my brow and kind of clean it up a little bit up top.
I know I flex, it's a habit, but I gotta have it. What I want, I grab it, throw it in the back end. My pocket's crowded, so you know I got the bandwidth. Got too much lettuce, if you're hungry, money sandwich. But all I need is you, and your body. All this money don't mean nothing without you, give me honey. All this money don't mean nothing without you. Only smoking the best.
Now, so if it's too much curve for you, which is like it's a tad bit too curved for me at the top, I need kind of a like more of a not an arch, but like a point. I need it to come to a point. You just take a little bit more of your concealer and you just where you want that point to be defined. There you go. That's all I need. That's all I need right there. And they a little thick because I ain't had my eyebrows done in a minute, so it is what it is. But that's pretty much what I be doing. Nothing more, nothing less, child. And when my eyebrows are done, they look even better. So going right back in with that spoolie because I want to take some of that harshness away, especially from the front. I need my eyebrow hairs to look like eyebrow hairs, or as I was saying in my original dialect, I want my eyebrow hair to look like my eyebrow hair. My hair needs to look like my hair. Also getting rid of that fine line under the brow too by using the spoolie. If y'all hear some noise, don't fret. It's my neighbor. And my neighbor likes to lay darts upstairs above my head, so the pins be falling on the floor. Usually, like, I'll take a brush that don't really have nothing on it, and I just go through and just kind of blend out this concealer up top, so you won't have too much of a halo. Especially when I'm using a lighter concealer. You can already see the difference. Halo, no halo.
This money don't be nothing without you. You give me honey. All this money don't be nothing without you. Only smoking the best. Only smoking the best. Only smoking the best.
But for real, I ain't gonna hold you. These brows kind of thick. And I don't like my brows like that. I don't like my brows that thick like that. But until I'm ready to go back and get me some threading on these brows, it's gonna have to do. That's pretty much that on that, my G. Yeah. So let's get on with the rest of the face.
Reach a sea and stop the coasting. Used to be fine with no destination. Honestly, now I'm damn sick of it. Looking up, trying to touch the surface. Am I breaking through? No, it's just the same old. We be here waiting for a moment. Think it's clear that ain't never coming.
Yeah, lately I'm silent, I'm seeing a lot of you. Can't figure why I'm not missing a lot of you. Ran with you dank in the air and a lot of more. I can't see what I saw in you that I did before. Stressing out, how will I tell you what I'm feeling now? Am I being selfish or just being honest now? Messy or reckless, yeah, I do not know, but this I am sure. It ain't gon' be the same no more.
I gotta fall back. We getting off track. Ooh, I gotta fall back and face the pain alone. Yeah, I gotta fall back. We getting off track. Ooh, I gotta fall back and face the pain alone. Happy seem like a lost emotion. Yeah. Gotten used to being so complacent. Seen the weather change.
I do not know, but this I am sure. It ain't gon' be the same no more. I gotta fall back. We getting off track. Ooh, I gotta fall back and face the pain alone. Yeah, I gotta fall back. We getting off track. Ooh, I gotta fall back and face the pain alone.
Okay guys, so here's how the look turned out, guys. I'm sorry, my eyes are watering really horribly. I love this look. It's simple, but it's yet beautiful. It looks like I didn't put much, like, you know, do too much, but it's giving you like bam, like soft glam. Okay, and for the eyebrows, that's really my main like thing, is to make sure that they're not looking too strong and too harsh and too like drawn on brow. Like I remember when I was younger, I didn't even touch makeup like that, but you know, going into it, I had to learn what works for me. So I made some mistakes along the way. Now it's not really of much importance. So, but I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see another beauty video, and I'll hit you guys up later. I love y'all. Peace.
Smoking the best, but all I need is you and your body.